Investment Challenge, day 20. Today's topic is going to be insiders, and going to do a quick update on a couple of companies on our watch list. So, insiders. Everyone with more information than the general public. So, everyone working with the company or at the company with information that could be used to make a profit on the stock market, more or less, or a close relative to this person. So, if you are working with the numbers and you know that this been a really good quarter, beating all the prognosis, the stock is going to skyrocket. It doesn't look good if you start buying, and that's why there are rules for these investments. When you're allowed to buy, and how long you need to keep the stock. And it also needs to be completely transparent. All the buying and selling needs to be registered Finansinspektionen, so the rest of us can see what's going on. So there's no dark zone about this. And this is what it could look like. I don't know how clear this is on your screen, but I'm going to go through one by one here. So this is for today, as you can see, the 25th of December. We have the company in question. We have the person doing the buying or selling. We have the role of this person in the company, if this is a relative. What the deal is, and it's mostly the buying and selling that you're interested in. The interest is, this is a stock. This is the international securities number, not really important. The transaction date, when the transaction took place. The volume, this is really important, how much, and the volume if it's in the total amount or the number of stocks, and the price the deal was made in, and the currency and where it was at. But the most important part is by far this, because really small deals you don't need to watch really. So there's no super small here, like no really big either. But if there's a small deal, it doesn't really mean anything at all, and if it's a big deal, it means a lot. And I took it down to a scale here, and to see how I analyze this. If I find one person selling, say that I look back 1 month, and I find one person selling, it doesn't really mean much, even if this is a big sell, because you don't know anything about this person. Oftentimes you will find the reason for why he or she sold, but even if you don't find it, it doesn't really mean anything, because this person, it could be the founder of the company, didn't get a decent salary for 10 years, and now the company is public, and he just, yeah, safing it up. If you see several people selling, it doesn't really matter if the small posts or whatever, it's not a good sign, because they know more than you know, and if they don't believe in the company, you shouldn't either. And this is the you could actually see this in Fingerprint, for example. The insider people, they were selling like crazy all last year, and that was not a good sign. And then we switch it up to if one person is buying, about a 3 to 4, how important it is if you see one person buying. If it's someone who's been in the company for a long time and buying a lot of stock, that's obviously going to be worth a lot. But even if there's one person just buying, it's still important. I'd still say he has a reason for buying. And if several people are buying, it's very promising for this company. And based on this, if we look at this month, I only looked a couple of days back, but I saw several people buying Attendo at about 74 kroner. Same goes with Tobii. We had a couple of buys from 65 kroner. And then we have, this is a little special case with the Brinova Fastigheter. Erik Selin bought 60 million worth of stocks at 16 kroner. But it's not really the entire truth, so you can just disregard this one. And we have also kind of decent order, 320,000 from Klöven at 9:30. And I put the price down because that's one more thing that you should be aware of. Because if someone is buying a lot of stock uh, to a very cheap price, and the stock is trading at 70 and the person is buying at 46, it doesn't really mean much either, because everyone would buy super cheap if the stock is valued much higher. So, but if the company is trading at more or less all-time high, and an insider person is buying a lot of stock at this price, yeah, chances are it's gonna go up. And the short update that I was talking about, Fingerprint got an order from Samsung tablets and took it from 60 to 65, but it looked weak today. This was yesterday news. So I still don't buy Fingerprint. And then we have the Ray-based CEO leaving. It took the stock down as of this moment about 6%. And the CEO leaving, I don't have really much faith in the CEO, in the guy leaving, so that doesn't really matter. And I don't think that a lot of people will miss him, and that's why it dropped 6%. I think this is about what's going on, what happened, why is he leaving, and this brings the stock down. So I'm gonna continue waiting for some kind of clarification on what's going on. Are they not happy with him, or are they not delivering? So it's going to be interesting to see if we do get an update for this. One thing that I did forget to tell you, the person buying, that could also be kind of important, because if you see a really big order, if you look at this one, it's the biggest here, I think 343,000. So you also have to see who is buying, because a buy for even 5 million might seem a lot, but if there's one of the big guys buying, it might be 5% of his stock portfolio. So look at who's the person behind, and that's pretty much what I plan to say, I guess. So that's gonna be it for today. Thank you.